Okay, so let me take one quick poll. If you can hear me, if you all can hear me, please press on yes. All right. So just for everyone to know, we are recording this session and we'll put it on our YouTube channel later. And we are also going live on Facebook with this as well. Um, Okay, let's start. And as I had said, and just for the benefit of everyone who has joined in the last 3-4 minutes, I have Manish and Manan, who are the founders of Triple Wi-Fi and who are presenting the webinars from CrewQ. I have Pratish with me, who's my colleague from C and Beyond, and all the participants. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking your time and being here for the webinar. It'll probably be about, I guess, about 30 to 40 minutes presentation, and afterwards it'll be, all your questions which you would have, which we could possibly take. So, yeah, we start. Manan, if you can move to the next slide, please.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. So I think enough and more has been said about it. We've had a latest notification as well, wherein right to connectivity, internet has been mandated for the seafarers as well, and needless to say, all of us are mariners over here. We play very important roles in our economy, in the world economy, and we sacrifice of the social life. And especially with the COVID coming through, there were serious implications for it, for our mariners. And that's where we need to be stay connected, and wherever possible, deep in the sea may be a little tough, but once near to the shore, we should have the flexibility, convenience to connect with our friends, families, or just progress as such.
ওয়াইফাইটা বন্ধ করে দিতে হয়, মানে ডোমেস্টিক অনলাইন মোবাইল ইন্টারনেটটা বন্ধ করে।
Can we mute? All right, thanks. Okay. So that's where CrewQ comes in. That's where this webinar is all about. How could you essentially stay connected while sailing, and the product which is on offer, and what are its advantages. Can we, if we move to the next slide? So this is about the issues which we all face while we are sailing, and I think we've listed all of them over here on the slide, but let me ask you, check with you, on what are your biggest challenge in terms of connectivity while you are on board a vessel. To most of us, and one of the key challenges, I left sailing 11 years back, so internet on board was probably never a, one second, let me share the question once, the poll once. So the poll is, what is your biggest challenge in terms of connectivity while on board the vessel? And as I was saying that I stopped sailing 11 years back, but at that time, internet was not so much in the vogue, the way it is right now. But I remember, whenever we used to come to port, it used to start from the, master asking the pilot whether we can get a SIM card, or asking the agent whether he can get some SIM cards. And then everyone who was going out, asking to get those, local SIM cards. So, and nowadays where KYC is becoming important, it's becoming very difficult for any of us to get a SIM card, a local SIM card anywhere else. So, so that's where, those are the issues which I face personally. And let's see what most of us are facing, and I'll end the poll and share the results, and maybe we can discuss a little bit more. So 40% of us have faced all the issues: less speed, high bills, difficulty to procure SIM, and 33% of us feel that SIM availability is as one of the biggest factors or the biggest challenges in our connectivity as well. So and keeping with all those things in mind, keeping with the expensive packages, bill shocks, limited internet, triple Wi-Fi, Q-Cube has arranged or has designed this without SIM, a SIMless module, which we can use while on board a vessel, and especially very effective when it is near to the land. So when we are coasting, when we are at anchorage, when we are at the port, it's very effective. And if you can move to the next slide. And yep. So this is about the solution which the Crew Cube is offering. They have unlimited data. It connects to 5 devices, 130 plus countries. No paperwork or paperwork. Or it is the first time when you will have a paperwork when you are taking the device. But after that, there is no paperwork, no hidden charges. A lot of mariners have used it in the past, few months, and so that's where Manan and Manish will discuss a little bit more about the product as such. Next one, please. Okay, so I think we missed your introduction, Manish. Manan, there was a slide before it.
I think that slide is not there. If you would just like to give an introduction.
Okay. So maybe if you can just introduce Manan yourself.
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Sure. Manish, you want to start?
Yeah. So basically, I'm myself Manish Bagadia. I'm the CEO of Tripper Wi-Fi, and we've got this Crew Cube specially designed for seafarer community. So basically, Tripper Wi-Fi is a IoT device which lets you connected to the internet, unlimited internet globally, anywhere in the world. And a similar model, but of course specially designed for seafarers, is a Crew Cube module, which is we have addressed to the seafarers difficulties and problems which they face when they are on long contracts. So myself, as I mentioned, Manish Bagade, I'm the CEO of the company. And yeah, Manan, if you would want to.
Yeah, hi guys. First of all, I would like to thank Captain Gaurav Rana for organizing this webinar, and I would like to thank each and every one of you to be present on a Saturday afternoon, listening to us pitching the product to you guys. So thank you so much for that. I'll straight away go to the next slide. So basically, as Manish said, that it is a small Wi-Fi device. It's like a router. It's like a mobile phone, size of a mobile phone, and it does not have a SIM card. What it basically does is, whenever a seafarer purchases the device, all he has to do is add the day passes. We'll go through the day passes also in the later slides. Just add the day passes to the device wherever he's traveling. Go to that country, switch on the device, and the device will automatically latch on to the local network of that country. And then you can get unlimited internet data. You can connect the device to up to 5 people. So if you're in a group of people or something, you can connect up to 5 devices, 5 users as well. Now, this is specifically made to keeping in mind the seafarers and their problems that they have faced during the COVID times, even in the past, even today. Internet is definitely a problem for the seafarers to procure local SIM cards or have proper connectivity or have unlimited data, make video calls to the family, keep in touch with them, and so on and so forth. So the device basically, I'll give you a few pointers, affordability point of view. As I mentioned, all you have to do is buy the device becomes your ownership. Then whenever you require the day passes, you can just add the day passes as per your requirement. Flexibility. So use device with family and friends at work, on vacation, while traveling abroad, share it with 5 people. So that is a flexibility. Convenience sake of you have the power in your own hands. If you don't want to use a day pass, you don't use a day pass. So say for example, I'm just giving you a hypothetical example of Singapore. If a seafarer is going to Singapore, if he adds 5 day passes to the device, assuming that he's going to stay there for 5 days and use the device, but however he uses only for 3 days, and in 3 days he has to leave Singapore, so there are 2 passes going to be balanced on the device. Those 2 passes are lifetime. They are never going to expire for you. You can always go in the next time also and use it. So the flexibility of you adding the day passes to the device, using it as per your requirement, that is the convenience we are trying to give you, along with the unlimited data option and along with cost sharing if you share it with more people. We have a robust backend. So we have partnered with all these operators all around the world, country wise. So we have more than 130 countries which we give services in through our device. So this is what the device looks like. In this picture, the device is shut, but when you switch it on, there is a small screen over here. On the screen, you can customize it according to your name. Then the next screen will be your password. So you can share the password with around 5 people or input it into 5 devices. Then the next screen will be which operator you are connected to, how many devices or mobile phones or laptops are connected to your CrewCube device, which operator you are using, whether you are in 3G network or 4G network. All the information comes on the device itself. The device is a pocket size device. As I mentioned, it's just like a mobile phone. You can just put it in your pocket and roam around. So it's very, very portable. Secondly, no need for a seafarer to change SIM cards anymore. You're going from one port to a different port. Sometimes even seafarer don't know which port they are going to go to next. So no need of going there and searching for SIM card. And when you take that SIM card, it might work, it might not work, the data might get over. No need of all those things. Straight away load day passes, go to that country, switch on the device. Device will locate the country and device will latch on to the local network over there. User friendly, the device has no buttons at all. There is only one power button. From that power button only you can activate the day pass. You can see the screen, you can see different screens. So no complications as well. It's very user friendly. Multi-user, I have already mentioned that you can do a cost sharing if there are 5 people and you can share it and the cost gets shared. The price of the device is 6,500 plus GST. That is a one-time cost. Then the device becomes yours, and then you can use it yourself. You can give it to your family member, your friends who are traveling. All they need to do is just add the day passes. Day passes is basically, we have divided the entire world into zones, which I'll come to at a later stage of this webinar. But as I mentioned, you add day passes. Now there is a definition for day pass. The definition of day pass is, say for example, you have added one day pass for Singapore, and Singapore is in zone 1. Now when you go to Singapore, say for example 10 a.m. in the morning, you reach Singapore. When you activate the day pass at 10 a.m. in the morning, then it will get connected to the local network of Singapore. Then you can use the entire day, as much data as you want, because it is unlimited. You can use it till 12 o'clock midnight of Singapore time. So one day pass is valid for 24 hours, ideally if you go to sea. So at 12:01 at night, when you activate a day pass, 12:01 midnight, then the entire 24-hour cycle you will get to use unlimited internet data. Now it depends on what time you are reaching, what time you want to start the device, activate the day pass and all that. But one day pass ideally will be midnight to midnight of the country that you are activating the day pass. So that is what one day pass is all about. The day pass expires at 12 o'clock midnight of the local time of the country you have activated it. Global usage, selection of zones, the defined countries, selection of global day pass entitles you. So we have different zones and we have one global day pass. So say for example, if a seafarer knows that he's going to go in a zone 1 country, then you add the day pass of zone 1, which is on the cheaper side, which is on the more affordable side. But if the seafarer does not know where he's going to go, so we have an option of a global day pass also. You add the global day pass, then it doesn't matter which country you are going to go. You go to any country that we are providing and the device will work over there. Payment method, we are using INR for the moment. So you can buy the device through INR, you can load the day passes through INR. Even the payment modes, we have different payment modes like we have wallets, we have the normal credit card, debit card, we have UPI, and so on. So it's very flexible for a seafarer to, either when they are on the ship, they can do it themselves, or they can tell somebody over here in India, a family member or something, to load the day passes. We give you a username and password wherein you can go and you can load the day passes. So now comes the main important part, the countries and the zones, which which I elaborated in the previous slide. So we have divided the entire world into 4 zones. The zone 1 is basically the Asian countries, more of Asian countries. So your Japan, your South Korea, Vietnam, Taiwan, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, all these countries come under zone 1. So now if you know that you are going to be a part of any of these countries, or you're going to any of these countries, you don't need to add, okay, oh, I will put a pass for Singapore. No, you will put a pass for zone 1. Now, when you put a pass for zone 1, it is immaterial of whether you are in Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Taiwan, or Indonesia. It will work in all the zone 1 countries. Similarly, now if you are going to zone 2, so zone 2 has the entire Europe plus the small islands of Europe as well. So if you are going to zone 2, you come back on the portal, you add zone 2 passes, and by default it will work in all the zone 2 countries. Similarly, your zone 3 has your few of the Asian countries plus a very big thing in China. All of you must be aware that in China, your WhatsApp and your Google and all those apps don't work over there. But however, on our CrewCube device, we have activated something which is called VPN. So when you go to China and you switch on the device, and if you're connected to the CrewCube device, by default you will be able to use all these applications as well. So few countries from Asia, North America, United States, Canada, Mexico is in zone 3. Few countries from Europe, your Middle East like Dubai and the others are in zone 3. So if you add a pass of zone 3, you can get access to all these countries as well. And zone 4 is your African countries, 2 of the Middle Eastern countries, and majorly of the South American countries. So if you add zone 4, the same thing applies over here also. You can use any for day passes in any of these countries. Now, if a seafarer does not know that which port he is going to go to or which country he is going to go into, so we have something which is called the global day pass also. The seafarer can come and load the global day pass on his device, and then immaterial of in all the zone 1, 2, 3, or 4, wherever he goes, the global day pass is going to work by default. But the entire day pass is valid for 24 hours. As I mentioned, it is unlimited data, and our CrewCube device lets you connect up to 5 people as well. So that is the convenience which we are offering to the seafarers. To CrewCube, we intend to provide again convenience, your cost saving because it can be shared, flexibility, your unlimited data access. So now today we have many seafarers who are using this device on the ports, and you will not believe there are seafarers who have used 5, 10 GB a day also. Though, if I give you limited data, you will use it very, very limited. But there are seafarers who are downloading movies on the ship who have used like 9 GB, 10 GB a day also. So that is the power to you. That is how the unlimited data access on Tripper Wi-Fi or CrewCube works. And the power is in your hands. You want to add day passes, you don't want to use them, the day passes are balanced in your account, in your wallet. You can always activate them because they never expire. Buying a device entitles customer to his own unique account on our portal. So once you buy the device, we will register you on our portal. You will get an email and a password. First time it will tell you to change the password. You change the password and then you can straight away log in. You can add the day passes to the device from zone 1, 2, 3, 4 or global day pass. When you add the day pass, you make the payment. Those passes are already added to your wallet. And then you can keep a track of which zone you are going to, which you want to activate, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, or zone 4 or global day pass. So you get the flexibility, the power is in your hand. You can check your balance, you can check your analytics also. Analytics in the sense that, oh, मैं कितना data use कर रहा हूँ. How much have I used today? How many devices were connected today? Which operator I was connected to today? All those information also you will get. And the best thing that people tell me from the seafarers industry is that customer service is outstanding. People write to us. We have got feedback from seafarers And not only seafarers, even the travel industry we cater to. So we have got, feedback that, the best thing we like about, besides the connectivity and the unlimited data and all those, but the customer support is hands down. It is superb. The response is excellent. So this is one part of the webinar. I will go to show you a few testimonials that the people are using. This person had gone to Turkey. Again, he's from the travel industry. He's used Tripper Wi-Fi. He's gone to Turkey. He was on the hot air balloon, and he messaged me from the hot air balloon saying that it is fantastic. It is working even on the hot air balloon. So we were very, very pleased. This person was in Japan. This person is a seafarer. He specially wrote a message because he's using it in Australia, New Zealand, and China. Currently, also as we speak, he's using it in China. It's a great plug and play device. The ease of using it and support is great, worth every penny. This person had gone to the Grand Prix in I think Abu Dhabi, and he's used it over there. They have gone to Iceland, used it in -5 degrees. This is another crew member who has used it. Great invention in communication technology, easiest way to connect family from anywhere around the world. You can see the ship also in the background. This person has used it in China. Again, another seafarer using it on board. These were 5 people who had gone as friends, and they had taken just one device. All were connected. This is another person who has used it on the ship. Excellent speed as promised. Will definitely recommend to others. And I would like to go through the last slide for you to understand it better about the zones and the costing. So as I mentioned, the device cost around 6,500 rupees plus GST, but that's a one-time buy. Now, when you buy the device for the first time, we do only one-time KYC of the device, because when we sell the device to one person XYZ, we do the KYC of the device. So we have all the information of the device and the person owning the device. Then adding the day passes, there is no KYC at all. You can keep on adding the day passes as per your requirement. So zone 1. Zone 1, as I had mentioned earlier, are basically the Asian countries. Now, when you're going to any of these countries, you add the day pass. Now, our website rate is 340 rupees per day pass, which is unlimited data. And because we are associated with Sea and Beyond, we will be giving you guys a 10% discount on the full rate of the day pass. So zone 1 are these countries and the costing over here. Zone 2 is basically your Europe, as I had mentioned earlier. Again, our full rate is 380 rupees per day because it's unlimited data and 5 people. However, because it is Sea and Beyond, we will be very happy to give you a lifetime discount of 10% over that 380 rupees. Zone 3 is your North America, few countries in Asia, Pacific, your Europe, few countries, and Middle East. Again, the same thing applies over here, the full rate and the 10% discount. And finally, we have Zone 4, which are the African countries, Middle East, South America, and the Caribbean islands. And the same thing applies over here as well. And the final pass is your global day pass, which includes all the zones, zone 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter where you are going. All the 4 zones are covered in this one global day pass. To own a device, connect with us simply on WhatsApp, or you can tell us over here also. You purchase device, we deliver it across India free of cost. It's a one-time KYC process. We create a unique account for you on tripperwifi.com, wherein you can go and load your day passes as per your requirement. Day passes can be used and when required without expiry date. A user-friendly device with screen for all required information like Wi-Fi password, network operator, data, consume, and much more. It's a single device. So guys, we would like to thank you for listening to me so patiently. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them. Gaurav?
Yeah, thanks for the presentation, Manan.
Sure.
So everyone, if we have any questions, we can put it in the chat window and I'll take it from there.
Should I stop sharing my screen, Gaurav, or should I leave it?
Yeah, I think we can possibly stop sharing the screen.
Okay.
All right.
So there are a few questions in the chat box, but however, I've tried to answer it also on the chat box itself. However, anybody else can, orally also ask, or if you want to repeat those questions, Gaurav, then others can also hear it out.
Sure. Let's take the question from Ganpati. He's raised his hand. Ganpati, do you want to speak? You may unmute and speak, please.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
You went on mute. Yes, Ganpati, go ahead.
I just wanted to check. Once we go to 5G network, will the device also check or hold on to the 5G, or you guys are still looking at 4G only?
So right now our device is capable of handling 4G speeds. It's not 5G yet because all the countries yet not converted into 5G. So these devices are at the moment capable of handling 4G speeds, not 5G.
Okay. I have one more question. I guess your day pass, we have to buy it online, right?
Right.
So now, see, on chip, if I have to buy a day pass, I have to be online. So will your device allow us to access your, web page, only your web page to make the purchase? Because for us to make a purchase, when we reach that country,
Yeah.
so we need to be connected to the net, right?
Right.
So how
So
do
by
we purchase a
experience,
day pass?
yeah, I got your point. So by experience, when some, seafarers have taken our devices, bought our devices, they generally, know the first destination or, or some destination where they would be using it. So they load the day passes for that zone. And of course, then later on, they keep on adding through the same connectivity. Or there are cases where people have used their ship internet when they are on board or something to activate the day passes. I understand, and from experience we've understood that the internet on board is very slow speed and limited as well, but they are able to load the day passes from there as well.
Also, Ganpati sir, as I said that day passes don't expire. So a lot of seafarers, what they are doing is now, say for example, today only, right now as we speak, somebody is in China. Now they have the Chinese day pass. I mean the Zone 3 day pass. They have 5 of them currently as they are using it today. But now tomorrow he's going to go to, I think he's going to go to some South Korea or something like that. So he's like, should I add the day pass today itself? So on the Chinese internet, when he's connected today, he's adding 5 more day passes to Zone 1 because South Korea is in Zone 1. So he added those day passes already. So when he's going to reach in South Korea tomorrow, he just has to start the device and it will get connected. So you can, and the passes don't expire. So even if you're going to put 10 day passes of each zone for your usage, you can use it anytime you want it. They never expire.
Last question. You say it is 24 hours validity, correct? One day pass.
Correct.
No, it's I'll correct. I understood
Yeah.
again. It's
Yeah. So
maximum
it is,
24 hours. Yeah.
I think it is like if I start from 10 in the morning, it gets over by midnight.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So it's basically not 24 hours. It is you start any time of the day, it gets over by midnight.
12 midnight. It's like maximum of 24 hours. It can be.
Okay. Yeah. Maximum of 24 hours.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Understood.
You're right.
Okay. Thanks. That's all questions from me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ganpati. We've got a few more questions, Manish and Manan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Question from Pawan: what about warranty of device if it gets damaged and how to get repaired?
So basically, the warranty what we offer is 1 year warranty. In case of any technical issues or any internal issues by which it is not working, of course, the external damage and something like if it falls in water or external damage, accidental damage is not covered. Yeah, that's what we do. The warranty is replaceable, or of course, once you are back in India itself, we can repair the device and send it back to you, or maybe replace it as well until 1 year.
Sure. Good question from Navtej. Any fair usage policy or high-speed data limit?
Yeah, so basically we have unlimited data everywhere in the world. So there's no limit to data consumption for each day pass. However, few countries and operators have their own fair usage policies, which we have mentioned in the sheet, because it's like quite extensive, different. We made it however, if there is a drop in speed also, the minimum is how much is it, Manan? 512
512 kbps.
which is the minimum in exotic countries like South
Like South
America,
South American
African
countries,
countries and
Caribbean
things.
and all those.
Asian countries, developed countries, it is high speed unlimited internet.
So say for example, we can share the sheet with you also, but because it was quite extensive, that's why, it would have been very confusing. But good you asked this question. So if you go to like any US, Canada, Mexico, it is purely unlimited 4G. So the speed will also not drop. But now if you are going to like South American countries or a few African countries, then you get 500 MB per day of data with or at 4G or 3G speed, and then the speed will drop down to 512 kbps, unlimited data. But we have had people who are using on 512 kbps also and have managed to do 2 simultaneous WhatsApp video calls also to their family back in India. So 512 kbps is also a fantastic speed. Of course, if you want to download like movies and everything, yes, that might take time. But if you want to do normal like emails and do video calls and stuff like that, that is also a fantastic speed.
Thanks, Manan.
Sure.
Question from Ankit. If I switch it off, the device off, does the next day pass not activate?
Yeah, so the device has a screen as mentioned. Whenever whatever number of day passes you have bought, it doesn't matter if even if you switch on the device at a particular location, the device screen will ask you for a confirmation to activate it for the day. So whenever you switch it on, it won't activate by itself or by default. The device will ask you as a user for a confirmation whether you want to activate the day pass. And then when you press that button for 3 seconds, then only the day pass will get activated. So for instance, again, an example, at 12 o'clock midnight, when the day pass gets over, you still have a balanced day pass, but it won't activate by itself. You need to give a confirmation by pressing the button for 3 seconds. Then only the new day pass will be activated.
Yeah. Thanks, Manish. Well, you've answered the question, Manish, from Captain Bhupender. Let me just, for the benefit of everyone, take this question verbally as well. And his question is, can we change the day pass from one zone to another for whatever reason there is? But
Yeah.
we've got a pass for zone 3, can we change it to zone 1?
Yes, you can swap the zones. So for again example, you have 3 day pass for zone 1. You are in Singapore. Now you don't want to use it further, and you are going to a country which is in zone 2. You also have zone 2 balanced day passes. You can swap the zones on your portal, on your account itself, on our portal, and you can keep the balance would be always there on your loaded on the device to be used later on. So you can keep doing multiple swaps and changes in your plans. So basically that's what we try to give flexibility, unlike a SIM card or anything which has a 7 days validity. If that's 7 days from the activation, it's nothing like that. You can make the maximum use of your purchase what you have done.
Thank you. Arul, you had raised your hand. You want to speak?
No, already answered that day pass activation for the next day.
All right.
Okay.
Great. Great. A question from Pawan Shetty. What's the range of the device? When I connect to 5 devices, what is the range other devices have to be in?
So it's like 60 meters or 200 feet radius. So while the device is in the center, it's like a radius of 200 feet all around.
Okay, thanks. What's the
But it passes through the walls also. So say for I've not been to a ship, so I don't know. But if there are two cabins next to each other and there is a wall in between, and then if one person is switching on through the wall also, it will pass. So as Manish said, in an open area, 200 feet. But if you are in a closed environment, then also 200 feet and it will cross the walls like a normal Wi-Fi.
Great, interesting. Question from Ankit Tanna. What's the battery backup on the device?
So it's like a phone. You can charge it in the night and of course use it for like around 10 hours during the daytime. 8 to 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours. Great.
Ji.
Question from Ganapati. Do you have a prepaid load where we can keep cash balance and as and when we use the balance to buy the day passes?
So we don't have that facility because it's like keeping a wallet for the money, which needs special approval from the RBI and things. We are not on that stage yet. However, we've created a similar sort of a model for seafarers, which is a wallet, but for the day pass. As I mentioned, you can buy 2 day passes for zone 1, 3 day passes for zone 2, whatever, all these things which will be in your wallet and you can see it on your account, and you can swap it whenever you want and use it whenever required, and the balance will be always there on the in the wallet itself. So instead of keeping the money and the amount as a wallet, we have made the wallet for day passes.
Right. And in case you're not sure where you have to go, then you can keep a pass for all the zones.
Exactly. So we have few seafarers who are doing the same, maybe 2 or 3, depending on their contract, the number of months. They bought 3 or 2 day passes or 4 day passes for each zone. And as and when they want to, swap and use it, they do it their way.
Great. Thanks. Ashok's question, would there be a problem with the custom declaration?
No, it's a sort of a mobile device, which is electronic device, your personal device. So it does not have any issues except that when you are traveling by air, so on a plane, because it has a battery, lithium ion rechargeable battery, you have to just keep it in your hand luggage or cabin luggage. You don't, put it in your check-in luggage. That's all is required. Otherwise, it all has all the certifications which are also printed on the device, back of the device. So there's not an issue. Because we, apart from seafarers, we give it to the travel industry. So leisure travelers and business travelers, they travel, carry this device and travel. So there's not an issue at all. It's a personal electronic device you carry.
Right. Question from Bhupender, does it require KYC details and can we buy it on the ship details? So maybe not for a person, but maybe for a company.
Okay, so basically KYC details are basic details, like for seafarers, it's the passport, front back, I mean the copy, which provides the photo ID and the address proof as well. And one Siemens book, I think that's what everybody must be having, Siemens book copy. That's for the individual, and same applies for the corporate. I mean the company, if it's a company who's a buyer, the company documents like the incorporation certificate and the PAN card or something like that.
But it's a one-time thing. So only when somebody is buying the device, that is when the KYC happens. So it's not very cumbersome that every time I have to do KYC. It's a one-time thing. So we can do it in the name of company also. We can do it in the name of individual also.
So no, I think I know where you're coming from, Captain Bhupender. If you have to keep the device on the vessel, it would still have to be tagged to some person, and that person's details, I mean KYC, have to be mapped to it until and unless the company agrees to have it in their name.
Right.
Let me take the follow-up question from Captain Bhupender. Can one person buy more than one device?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
sure, yes.
Why not?
There are people who are buying, 2 to 3 devices, because some seafarers are also inquiring who are already on the ship. So there is somebody who is going to join from over here. They call for 3 devices, 4 devices, and they take it from here, and then on the ship they hand it over to their colleagues.
Right. And so let me come back to Ganpati's question. Where do we get the list of fair policy country?
So if you can just give your contact details, either the mobile, WhatsApp, or something, we can give you all the details of fair usage policy and other details as well on your WhatsApp or email, however you want it. It's generally on the sheet, and of course, when once you have the account and you have bought the device, it will be all there on the portal and on your account to see. But however, if you want it beforehand, we can provide you that sheet.
Ashok's question, when wallet option will be available so that we can keep the money in wallet and use when required. Access to net banking won't be easy with ship internet.
So as I said, wallet is not so easy. I mean, in India, it requires a lot of RBI approvals. However, as I said, we've managed to make this model for balance of day passes. So as I mentioned, we have found a way wherein we don't collect the money, but we put the day passes in the wallet and use it as and when required. So I can't say at this moment when the wallet in the terms of money wallet would be available, but of course not in the near future, because this is what we found a way to make it easier for a seafarer.
I also believe that whether it is you're going to keep the cash in the wallet, or whether you're going to buy the day passes and keep it in the wallet. From my perspective, if I'm going to use the day passes which don't expire at all, I think it's somewhat the same thing of keeping your money or keeping day passes in the wallet.
Sure, makes sense. I think we have got a few emails. So what we'll also do is, after the webinar finishes, to everyone we will send the brochure of this product, including the details of the day passes, including the details of the countries where they are applicable, and also the the link for this webinar as well. And so you'll have more details, and yeah.
I would just like to show a video, before we end the call. If there is anything else, like questions point of view, we'll be happy to answer those questions, if any, from besides what we answered.
Sure. Go ahead, Manan.
Okay, should I share the video?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Is my screen visible, Gaurav?
Yes. I think there's a lag in the volume or the voice.
Audio is not
Yeah,
perfect.
audio is not very clear. Nice one, Manish. Nice one.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, I truly believe that the seafarers who are using already, they love it, they are enjoying it. We have got comments like, oh, I had a call with my family after 3 months on a video call, which makes us feel so good about the entire thing, that we are doing something for the seafarers. And this is just the beginning. We will be having a lot many more plans coming up, because we are a little bit early, so we have this. But going ahead, if we get some good kind of traction, I think the story is endless. We can do a lot of things for the seafarers.
Nice, nice.
Hi, this is Ashok here. After listening all the full webinar, I'm sure the best thing we can do, I agree and put on the chat box actually. Right now at home, right now, just say, I should buy, each 1 day pass for the each zone basically. So whenever I'm going in that zone, I can, buy with your device internet, I can buy more pass like that way. So no need to worry of the wallet, correct?
True, perfectly true.
Okay.
So that's what, the whole idea. We've got few friends who are good advisors to us. They are from the shipping industry. So we worked a lot on the problems and, found out the solutions, especially for seafarers. So hence this whole model wherein you can put your day passes in the wallet and, swap it and use it whenever you want. Unlike any commitment, there's no commitment at all for usage of, internet. Maybe a day pass or GBs, nothing, no sort of commitment at all. So that's what we did. Yeah.
Okay.
So the day passes can be can be purchased through the using the website also. I mean, somebody from my home, they can also access to the whatever
Yes,
user
yes.
ID password given through that one also can be purchased, right?
Yes,
Definitely.
yes.
Definitely.
One more question, sir. How many days present you are taking to deliver the product after purchase?
So we send the device across India at the moment, and depending, of course, on the location, but generally in major cities, it takes around 4 days, or maybe 2-tier or 3-tier cities, around 6 days max.
Okay.
Generally 5 to 6 days, yeah.
Okay. Pawan would is saying if there's a whole demo video of the device, that would be great. I think Pawan, it's what I understand from a lot of persons. It's very easy. It's very intuitive to use. But if there is something, I think it'll be great.
Yeah, we'll send it across. We have a video. So as you mentioned, the details of all this, the features, the rate sheet, the FUP, and the demo video, all whatever we have, we will provide it to everybody on this webinar.
Okay. Thanks for your comment, Bhupender. And a question from Ankit: is there a buyback for the device?
So basically, we didn't have, but as I mentioned, Captain Gaurav has negotiated the rates and also worked out a proposal, especially for seafarers, wherein we have a scheme which is a limited time scheme, wherein there's a buyback policy as well. So you can return the device within 1 year of purchase, and at a 50% rebate, we'll reimburse the cost of the device, of course. Subject to it should be in a workable, proper condition with no damages and no, issues in the device.
Thanks, Manish. Thank you for that. Yeah, I guess we've done it. Okay. Thanks, Ankit. Ashok's question: day passes can be purchased via Tripper website.
Yes.
Yeah, they can, and you'll get a login ID password as well, and through which you could purchase as well.
Right.
And question from Ganpati: in case upgrade device comes, can we exchange?
Of course, we'll have a lot more schemes coming up as and when we, upgrade the devices or so whatever, improvement in technology we make. We'll have schemes, but it will be, of course, at that time, the schemes detail would be available at that time.
Sure. All right. Well, the next question comes up. Let me take a quick poll on would you be interested to buy the device? Yes, no, you need more info. Wait for another 30 seconds for the poll to be answered. In case there is any other question, you may also put it on the chat window, please. All right, let me end the poll. I think most of you would like to buy the device, and one person needs more info. So great, good to know. And let's take the one final poll on feedback for the webinar. You probably had some certain expectations when you came in the webinar. Were those met? And how would you rate the session? Average, good, excellent. And if you would like anything else, any suggestions from us for us in terms of conducting the webinar, in terms of you probably wanted any more information, please write it in the chat window and we'll try and have it in the next webinar. Okay, great. Thanks for the lovely rating, guys. Thank you. Okay, guess that's pretty much it. Thanks everyone for your time. Appreciate you all coming by on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much, Manish, Manan, to have taken your time and explain about the device. Personally feel, and especially after the testimonials that have come through, a lot of persons have pinged me as well while they've pinged Manish and Manan, but they've bought it and they've validated that it's a wonderful device. So really kudos to you guys to bring this device to us, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Captain
Thank you.
Gaurav,
Thank
rather,
you.
for
Thank you.
arranging this webinar and giving us an opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you.